Hi guys, welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video, and Happy New Year! Last year has been not the best year, what with coronavirus going on and obviously family and friends not being able to meet up and spend the time together. And I hope obviously that this Christmas that everyone did get the chance to meet up with their friends or with their family. So hopefully 2022 is going to be a better year for all of us. So this video is, I'm only just going to do a shard pull, and I'm not going to be opening all my shards, but there has been this pack that they gave away at the store called the where's it gone? The bonus offer pack. When I actually did purchase this, it was called the New Year's Super Pack. So I'm not going to get both of them. So I'm going to only be opening 10 shards, 2 sacreds, and 6 void shards. That's all I'm going to be opening today. I've already made the space in my roster already. So yeah, let's get into it. Right, so 10 ancient shards. Should we go with 10 ancient shards first? Yeah, let's go with the ancient shards first. Hopefully I've got enough silver for it. I think I do. So yeah, let's get into it. So I need 10 of the ancient shards. Let's go. First one. Sign out with a blue guardian. He's okay, but like he's just for faction wars if he's for anything really. If you'd like me to do some guides on any of these champions, then I will do. Gnarlhorn, like he's a really good Skinwalker champion. He is a farmable champion though, so ideally you don't particularly want to get him from ancient shards. However, he's still a pretty good champion to get because he does bring out being unkillable on himself, and he also can provoke everyone. Once obviously he provokes the whole team, the whole enemy team, then he's unlikely to be killed from everyone trying to attack him, so that the rest of your teammates can obviously then just go ahead and attack the enemy team. So it's also got a good dungeon aura as well, 27% of defense of dungeons, which is pretty decent. So yeah, that's Gnarlhorn. I won't go into a lot of these because obviously there's 16. No, 18, sorry. There's 18 shards that we've got to go through. Valerie, another campaign farmer. She's on the campaign, and obviously you can farm her up, book her skills, which she's okay. She's good for Scarab, and she's okay for faction wars, but there's not a lot else for her, unfortunately. But yeah, she's not bad. She's not a terrible champion. Oh god, Madman. I have him and I've never used him, but he's a very colourful character. Very colourful. But yeah, I won't mess with him. But yeah. Next one. He weren't too bad speed to be fair, he had 99 speed for an attack champion. Skullsworn. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go on to the next one. Abyssal, he's pretty decent. He's good for the faction wars, obviously, because he brings out the heals, and yeah, he brings increased defense and also increased attack, which is pretty solid. other than obviously if the other champions that you have are defense based or HP based, then increased attack has, you know, no meaning towards them. Zora is pretty decent as well because obviously it's more likely you're going to want to be using Abyssal in Faction Wars or in the Doom Tower. I think it's only just normal. I don't know about hard, but no, he'll be decent for the Spirit Affinity secret room in the Doom Tower, so you can obviously use him for there. Obviously his aura ain't going to make much sense. However, obviously you can use him for his heals, and obviously he's used for his increased defense. His A1 as well like also has block bust, which is pretty solid as well. It's got a 20, 25, 30% chance to place it on his A1, which is not bad. Like, it's better to have it than not have it. You can throw him in a stun set, and obviously you can probably potentially stun the enemy team as well. It's got that possibility. So yeah, rambling on. Let's not do that. Boltsmith, I've not actually used him at all, to be honest. Grants next turn for placing an increased crit and increased crit damage on him. That's only really good if they're if they're selfish champions. Then we want to be blown away by that champion. Like, as long as they can do like massive amount of damage or stuff like that. So yeah, I've not really used him. Zora, it's Faction Wars, it's okay. But to be fair, in Faction Wars, especially in the late game, you don't really want the attack percentage as an aura. If you do want to obviously use them as a leader, so you would prefer to have speed for if you want to just make your Faction Wars quicker, or you ideally more want defense or HP or accuracy or resistance is probably the better options rather than having attack percent for the later stages in the Faction Wars. So yeah, that's Boltsmith. Oh, we have an epic. I found he's actually pretty solid. I quite like him, especially for Faction Wars. But he has block active skills, which is pretty solid. It's on a 4 time at random. However, he's still got it rather than he doesn't. He has he has decreased attack on everyone. If you 3-star send him, then obviously you can get the bigger version of decreased attack rather than his default one of the small percentage, which kind of don't make a lot of sense considering he is an epic champion and he's not as accessible as obviously like rare champions. Yeah, and he has also got a freeze, which is quite nice actually, to be fair. What's that? 30, 45, 50. Sorry, brain froze a little bit. So yeah, so he's a pretty solid champion. I quite like him. He's defense based as well. And his attack moves are other than his A1, but his damage is based on defense, which obviously you can build him to be a tank, and obviously you can do that little bit more damage as well. So yeah, he's a pretty solid champion. Chaplain. I wouldn't call it Chaplain. Maybe Chaplain. Well, I have seen a video from another content creator for Raid. He's called Hell Hades, and he has said that this is the kind of champion that obviously it's a little bit of fun. Like, she brings out some heals, removes all debuffs from the target ally, then heals the target. The heal amount is proportional to this champion's attack. So throw her in a lot of attack, then she can probably heal for a good chunk. And then attacks all enemies, heals all allies by 25% of the damage inflicted. Again, it's based on attack, so throw her in a lot of crit damage, then yeah, she could be a fun champion. A fun, weird, healing damage machine. So yeah, that's the last ancient shard. Let's go. Yeah, another rare. Brilliant. Bombardier. Yeah, I've not used him. I ain't gonna lie. Brings up poisons, which it's not bad. Like it's not bad, obviously, for someone like Clan Boss. However, there are better champions out there that would do a better job than Bombardier. Increase speed. Nah. So what's that? There's a 5% chance of increasing duration of all debuffs. 15. It's low, but it's still nothing. Like it's still something, rather than obviously just attack one enemy. So I suppose that's something. And crit rate is not bad as well. But yeah. So that's all the ancient shards. Now I'm going on to the voids, which I have 6 voids to open. Yes, I have 7, but I will open only 6. The first one, Draconis. He's okay. He's not bad. He's got a good shield on him. Yeah, removes debuffs from the ally with the lowest HP. Heals the ally with the lowest HP by 7.5% of the damage inflicted, which damage is based on HP. So throw him in a bunch of HP and he can do some work. But yeah, so that's Draconis. So I've got one less. Retainer, I'll Mr. Hell Hades, call him the Mr. Emo. And yeah, not really a lot to say about him. He's got a counter attack on himself, but if his A1, did the work, then yeah, he's okay. But yeah, he's not really someone to write home about. But yeah, let's just go on to the next one. Oh, these blues, bloody hell. Veteran, he's actually not bad. He's pretty solid. He's also got speed in dungeons, which is pretty solid. It's not that bad. I think there's a secret room for voids, like for rare voids, in Doom Tower. Pretty sure there is. If there is, then yeah, obviously he's a good place for there. He does a place block buffs, which block buffs has been amazing since Hydra. Block buffs has just been crazy good. I mean, to be fair, like block buffs has always been good, but it's always been like slept on a little bit. But yeah, increased crit rate, don't really care. But he has got a decreased attack, big version as well, on his A1, which not bad. Next one. Oh, what's this lag? Is this a good lag? Oh, epic. Oh, a Boro. I actually already have a Boro, but she has been. Can actually slightly see her face a little bit. Yeah, kind of. But yeah, so a Boro actually is pretty decent for the Hydra boss. I've not actually used her at all. Well, in anywhere, to be fair, but yeah, I've heard that she's very good for Hydra. which obviously is pretty decent. And when the Shadowkin faction wars obviously opens up, then she'd be a decent damage dealer for that as well. So yeah, so I would need to test out my own Oboro. So yeah, right, the next one. Another rare, lovely. Just what you want to see, just like hollow. Yeah, nothing to write home about. Yeah, ignores defense. Well, ignores 25% of the defense, but if he's a good damage dealer, then that would be good. But yeah, I'm not really testing him out, so I don't really particularly know. But yeah, let's just go on to the next one. Yeah. Oh, another epic. That's good. Boardmore, lovely. He's you confuse him, so yeah. Obviously, he's good for like the Lizardman faction wars. Or there is a Lizardman secret room in Doom Tower as well. You can use him there. Be solid for that. What with his obviously revives as well. He revives 2 random dead allies with 25% HP, and places a block damage, which block damage is solid. It's also got defense in faction crits by 33%, which obviously is solid. Ideally, you'd obviously want someone like him in the lead, or like a speed at the early stages of faction wars. But yeah, got increased crit rate, increased speed, which is pretty decent. Also fills turn meter of all allies by 15% on a 3-turn cooldown, pretty decent. He's also got a freeze on his own one, so not a horrible champ. He's got 97 speed, so it's not bad. I won't open that last one because we're finally on our last 2 shards. So there's also as of the time I'm recording, there is a guaranteed champion of Rector Draft, which she's a solid champion. I won't lie, she is really, really good. My issue is the fact that obviously she is part of a Sacred Shard. You pull 4 Sacred Shards, you get her. If it was like, if you pulled, let's say, 120 Ancient Shards or something like that, then you get her, then that's well, that's better. It's not great, but it's better. But you really want to see a legendary, a guaranteed legendary from a Sacred Shard, not really an epic. A very good epic, I won't lie, but yeah. So let's get on to our 2 Sacred Shards. Let's see who we got. An epic, lovely. Excruciator, brilliant. She's got a block debuff. A block revive. Sorry, I think it's on A2. Double increases by 35% while attacking under reveal. While attacking under reveal, enemies killed by this skill cannot be revived. Yes, she has got a block revive, which is pretty solid. And yeah, I've not used her at all. So yeah, pretty disappointing. So it's this last Sacred Shard that could be the opening of 2022, or it might not. So let's see our last Sacred. Come on, let's see let's see a Lego. Or let's not. Oh dear. Lady Atessa. I'd like to like her. She has got Ali attack. Ali? attacks one enemy with 2 random allies, which is not bad. But I just wish she was obviously better. She's got a stun on her as well on one enemy. If that was like on all enemies, she would be more game changing. But yeah, chance to block buffs. Yeah, so no Legos unfortunately. However, that was only 18 shards that I did pull. So I will. No, I do not want to buy any of that. Thank you very much. Yeah, so let's see who we have. Right, let's go right to the bottom. Oh, hang on, no, what am I doing? See, using PC is just slower with this, but yeah. Okay, now let's just do it. Fire that. You don't need to see the champions. That's fine. You've already seen them. You know what they look like. So yeah, right. So we've got a borrow, which is pretty solid. Broadmoor, Lady Atessa. Oathbound, Excruciator. Draconis, Retainer, Hollow. Veteran, Boltsmith. Bombardier, Chaplain, Skullspawn, Valerie, Abyssal, Madman, Malborn, and Guardian. Could have been better, but so Borrow and Oathbound, the best champions from pulling the shards. Right, so that was I would like to say that was a nice, quick little video, but it's coming up to 30 minutes, so I would not. So thank you everyone for watching, and please like if you did, and subscribe for more content like this. And thank you very much, and I will see you all later. Thank you. Bye everyone.